Welcome back, gamers, to another Gamer Jooce episode. You know we always get straight on into the content, and it is no different today. Number 10. It's still in beta. For our first fact, we're going to talk about one of the surprising ones, and it's the fact that this immersive, hardcore game is still in a beta development state. It has been for years now and is constantly changing. You can still buy it, of course, by pre-ordering it. Despite it being still technically in the workshop, the amount of content inside Escape From Tarkov is staggering. You can go on many raids with PMCs or scavs, finish quests from traders, and more. The creators keep adding and plan on implementing more story aspects and incorporating open-ended gameplay. When the final release is launched, the perfected Escape From Tarkov, there is supposed to be 10 different raids available. As of the date of this video, players have access to 7 playable locations within Tarkov: the Lab, Reserve, Interchange, Woods, Shoreline, Customs, and Factory. In development is the upcoming Streets of Tarkov, which will be a free roam option that epically combines all the locations into one grand open world. Number 9. Both an FPS and an RPG. Escape From Tarkov isn't your typical player skill-based shooter, like, for example, Counter-Strike. It might look like and play like an FPS with its realistic weapons and gun animations, but it goes so much deeper than that, and you'd swear it's an RPG. Its RPG ways show in the intricate and punishing system the game works. You start by choosing whether you want to be an American USEC or Russian Bear Soldier. Right now, that choice has no consequences, but seeing as Escape From Tarkov is still in beta and the creators plan on adding more depth, story missions, and objectives in the game, we can expect elaborate lore behind our characters. It's planned that each faction would soon have a unique advantage. USEC soldiers would specialize in NATO-based and Western firearms and light armor, while the Russian Bear Soldier would have Russian firearms and heavy armor. But right now, it's not just a simple shooting game. It's a hardcore survival, in which you have to pay intense attention to attributes like health, covert movement, perception, strength, and even charisma and the different weapon types. All of these contribute to improved gameplay such as faster sprinting, lower chances of bleeding, better bartering with traders, and more. If you sneak in crouch mode, you'll level up your covert movement attribute, and it's these little details that make this game so realistic. Number 8. What does eBay have to do with it? Players, or rather cheaters, have inventive new ways to violate the game's license agreement. They've taken to trading and selling in-game currency for real-life money on eBay and other auction services. Depending on the amount of game currency on sale, prices can range from around $2 to $160 for a deal. There can be legit item trading, but this dealing with abundances of money can ruin the game. Not only will those players with huge amounts of game currency have a miles ahead advantage over normal by-the-book players, but this is a gateway into further cheating and encourages people to hack the game in search of bugs and glitches so that they may duplicate items and sell them at these auction services. Guys, please don't cheat. Number 7. The Flea Market Edition. Escape From Tarkov is a punishing game where you know if you die, you lose all your hard work and items on your person. However, it's been made monumentally less impossible by the addition of the Flea Market. You know that moment when that last body armor you need for a quest and it just won't drop despite how many scavs you kill? Well, the Flea Market is here to solve all your problems. To date, you can only sell a maximum of 3 stacks of items at a time. But this makes the game more exciting, as you never know which junk is actually junk, or could be worth more than you think at one of the traders. Number 6. The developers. For fact number 6, we're going to be talking about the developers of the game. We know the game takes place in a Russian city, so you'd think the developers have done thorough research on Russia and everything about it. Well, you'd be surprised to know that the developers are actually Russian, and that some of the team have a real-life military experience, with one of them being a Spetsnaz operator. This dream team made of experienced gamers is called Battlestate Games, and they are semi-new to the game-making business, but they're well versed in Unity and other video game production. Escape from Tarkov is their first public video game. The lead developer, Nikita Boyanov, said that the team developed their experience through working at Absolute Soft on Contract Wars, which was the first Russian multiplayer free-to-play first-person shooter with RPG elements. Both Contract Wars and Escape from Tarkov take place in what Battlestate Games refer to as the Russian 2028 universe, so we can expect future spin-offs and games to also take place in this gritty universe. Number 5. There's a trading system. We've spoken a little bit about the Flea Market, but for our next fact, we're delving deeper into the looting and trader system. To play Escape from Tarkov, you must know the hidden value of most of the loot you'll find while looting other players. Sometimes, you may pick up a few items that seem deceptively valuable or without value, as they're either quest items for quests you haven't received yet, or because they can be traded with one of the game's traders for more valuable stuff. For example, you can trade 14 packs of Wilston cigarettes for an M1 SASS sniper rifle. Once you reach higher levels, you'll find that traders also helpfully sell several specialized cases that accommodate the loot you want to keep but have no space for. For example, the therapist has a case for medical items with 36 slots and only takes up 9 in your stash. You can also get cases for all kinds of items like for weapons, ammo, money, keys, and more. Number 4. There are quests. You might be a little focused on trying to survive and navigate the bleak Tarkov, but the game offers fun quests. Keeping on brand with no hand-holding policy of the game, the quests involve a short written introduction that tells you a few vague details and hints on how to complete your mission. You'll have to follow the clues or look it up online if you're not in the mood, but have a good spirit and go along with the laid out path. Once you complete a quest, you'll be rewarded with currency, items, and you'll have increased loyalty with the trader you've helped. Loyalty with traders, once you reach high player levels, can make the trader level up as well. This means they'll have more high-level equipment available, as well as sell some items that could only be traded with junk. Number 3. There's a complicated health system. We wish someone would have told us this before throwing ourselves in the world of Tarkov, but their precarious health system is anxiety-inducing to say the least. You know, like in Fallout 4, each limb has its own health points? This also applies to Tarkov, as taking damage might cause fractures to a limb or blood loss. You need to get on top of that immediately. You'll need bandages or a splint to fix the fractured limb. This isn't just for appearance. If a limb's health is all the way down to a 0 after a few bullets, you'll soon feel the effects of the injury in your combat. Losing a leg means you'll have to limp to extraction. If you get injured in the torso, your soldier will wheeze, giving away and declaring your position to enemies. As harrowing as this all might seem, all these realistic details about Tarkov make for one of the most thrilling and intense games. Number 2. Controversy. Back in 2016, an Escape from Tarkov developer, a man called Pavel Dyatlov, made the very controversial comment that there would be no playable female characters in the game because, and these are his words, "Women can't handle that amount of stress. There's only place for hardened men in this place." Of course, this caused a lot of backlash. Assassin's Creed faced that same problem when Ubisoft's creative director said back in 2014 that adding female assassins to the franchise was too much work. However, in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, they included both a male and a female main character, and guess what? It's one of the most successful titles in the franchise. Battlestate Games have since apologized for Dyatlov's comments and rectified their stance. However, they also said that they still couldn't add playable female characters due to the lore of the game and the amount of work that will be needed with the animations, gear fitting, and things like that. Number 1. Easter eggs. Lastly, and at the top of our list of facts about Escape from Tarkov, we have one of the more fun facts, the fan favorite Easter eggs. Any respecting game has a ton of Easter eggs hidden that send fans in spirals for looking for them and trying to decipher their meaning. This also happens in movies, as we still haven't uncovered all of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy franchise Easter eggs yet. In Escape from Tarkov, we have found several, including this Mario Kart reference. Sorry Mario, the princess is in another castle. There are also music references to Metallica, Linkin Park, and Rammstein. Have you found an Easter egg of your own? Let us know in the comments. Alright gamers, we hope you enjoyed the list because that's going to wrap it up. If you did in fact watch the video all the way through, we appreciate you so much and hope you enjoyed it enough to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell because we're always releasing more content. As always, we'll see you in the next one. We'll see you in